You may be wondering, Chloe, why can't you open your eyes? I am very tired. Like, it hurts. I've washed my hair. Do you know what? I'm gonna have to shut this curtain over a little bit. It's genuinely killing me. I've washed my hair just to give me, you know, a bit of a heads up, good start. But I need to look like I've actually slept. So let's try and do that. I don't know whether it's best me like not talking through this, but I feel like I just end up talking anyway. But I'm just gonna start by wiping my face because I can. Do you know what? I think I might practice some like bridal makeup today. I just went to fan my face and literally fan the back of my head. Oh, this is a good start. I'm just using some MAC Strobe Cream, which I've had for a while and I'm just trying to like use up and get rid of. But yeah, you can just use any sort of normal moisturizer, and if you do want to be glowy, you can always either put highlighter on like underneath your foundation or even mix it into your foundation. The first thing I'm actually going to do is carve out my eyebrows using some Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer because I always use that. Oh my god, my eyeballs. Whew. So I'm just going to go underneath like the outside bit and just kind of bring it towards the front. This is literally making no sense. And then for the outside, like, well, for like the top bit, I'm just mainly gonna do the like last bit of my eyebrow. Oh god, I'm not making any sense at all. But yeah, that'll basically just make your eyebrows look more precise even before you've kind of put any product through them. And then I just kind of like smush it in with my finger. Now, I have been under quite a bit of stress. So I do have a couple of spots on my face, but I'm just going to do foundation first and just see if they do need any sort of extra coverage, but it should be okay. Fingers crossed. Do you know what? I might actually do my eyes first, just because I never do that. So let's just shake it up a bit. Oh my god. How long has that moisturiser just been sat at the bottom of my chin? Now, I'm not 100% sure what I want to do on my eyeballs, but I'm just going to start with the Makeup Revolution Flawless Matte Palette, just because, as you can probably tell, they're all matte. Let's just see what we can create. So I am putting this like transition shade like pretty high up, but like once I've put on like brow bone highlight and stuff like that, I'll sort of blend that further down. If I was a bride, I'd be more of a glam bride, so that's what I'm going to do. So I'm literally just going to slowly get darker the further down I get, and then I'm going to get even darker, but I'm just going to be placing this more so in my outer corner. And I'm just going to keep building that up until I'm happy with it. So now I'm just going to go in with those like first sort of transition shades and things like that, and use that underneath my lash line pretty heavily, because with my eyes being so small, like it probably sounds really weird, but I do like to have like a lot of eyeshadow and things like that on, just to sort of make them actually stand out a bit, because they obviously normally don't. So I'm just going to take like a slightly lighter colour and just start by like patting that on and then wiping off the excess on my brush. I feel like I'm doing this in like the weirdest order possible, but now I'm going to do my eyebrows. And because you did carve them out, like you should have more of a guideline to follow, so that it's a bit easier. Now for the brow bone highlight, I'm going to go into the Full Spectrum palette and use Bump, because it's like a really bright white. On some people this might look a bit too crazy, but because I'm so pale, like it's not as bad. And I do go all the way underneath my eyebrow and just kind of pull it down over that transition colour, just to kind of like, I don't know, even it out a bit. Do you know what, I may as well finish my eyes while I'm here, mightn't I? I'm just going to go on with some eyelash curlers. I could do eyeliner, but like I'm not really feeling it, so yeah. And the mascara that I'm actually using at the minute is the Soap and Glory Thick and Fast. And this is like, what was the other one I was using? I was just using a cheap Collection volumizing mascara in waterproof, and this one was making my eyes water like super bad. And this one hasn't been so bad, and it's not like crunchy like some mascaras, which is quite nice. So I'm enjoying this one at the minute. And I do feel like this mascara makes like a really dramatic difference, especially on my eyeballs. So I'm impressed. The only thing about this mascara is that the formula is really wet, so it does take a while to dry. And the other day I sneezed before it dried and ruined everything, so just be careful. So for foundation, I'm going to be mixing the Urban Decay Nighter with the Body Shop Fresh Nude, which I do all the time. But it's just a really nice combination for me at the minute, and obviously I don't want to, like when I've got two foundations that I can like mix together and use nicely, like without being pissed off at one of them for not doing something right. I will just keep using these, and then when they run out I'll probably try and find one foundation that I don't have to mix. I'm thinking I'm trying the NARS Sheer Glow next, so fingers crossed. Or maybe the Kat Von D Locket Tattoo, but they both look like they actually cater to pale people, which is brilliant. Right, so the camera cut off a little bit, and then I was shot down for food, and then this eye just watered and took off a bit of makeup. But let's just carry on. Concealer again. Oh my god, I think I actually have lasagna on me. For the under eyes, obviously you want to be super careful how you're blending it. But you can always go like back in with a fluffy brush and just make sure that everything isn't like in one straight line. But I'm gonna have to go back in with a brush and some more colour on this one anyway. So for powder, I'm just gonna use this Collection Primed and Ready Invisible Setting Powder, which I've used in college loads, and like it just seems to work on everyone. So that will do.
Meanwhile,
and then just going in with the NYX Highlight and Contour Pro Palette thing, and obviously using this to contour. And I just literally like put it in a straight line so that I've got it where I need it, and then blend it out.
come now.
Just a smidgen to cover up the double chin, and a touch on the forehead. And then like literally whatever's excess just on the sides of my nose. Doesn't really make that much of a difference, but oh well. And then I'm just going into the Makeup Revolution Sugar and Spice blush palette. And I'm just going to take a little bit of like the darker pink colour, like a little bit of it. And these blushes are like super pigmented, which obviously means that you know you don't need to use that much product and they're going to last a while, but you also have to be very careful. Like very careful. And then just using the highlighter out of that palette too, because I really like it. And it's very dramatic, which is me in a nutshell. Smidgen on my nose, chin, cupid's bow, in between the brows, just basically over my whole face. Back to the eyes to sort them out, since it's shifted a little bit, shall we say. Same brush that I used for under the eyes before, and at first I'm not going to put any product on, I'm just going to see if this helps. Obviously where my eyes watered, like I am missing a little bit of product, which I'll put back on now. And then for a bit more drama, I'm going to do another coat of mascara, because why not? And this time I'm just going to use a little bit of the Benefit They're Real, which again, I've had for ages and I'm waiting for it to run out. So I've decided to want a little bit more brow bone highlight as well, so I'm going to do that again. Yep, and then I'm putting a little bit of that bump, say a little bit, a lot of it, on my inner corner too. And obviously at first I'm just going to pack it on to get a nice colour, and then just flip the brush over and just kind of like, I don't know, like blend out the sides of it a little bit, just so it's not like in a big clump. I'm going to go in with this lip liner. It's just from Primark and it's in the colour Desert Sand.
Party type song like 2004, so sing along when you can. That clock keeps ticking like a
So I've literally just used that to outline my lips. And then I'm going to go in with the Tanya Bear lip gloss in Aurora.
Oh, just let me know. That clock keeps ticking like a metronome and my thoughts keep telling me.
And then a quick spritz with the All Nighter Setting Spray. And like, I know this probably sounds awful, but like to me this is kind of bridal. Like, I know it, like it's quite heavy, but for someone who does wear a lot of makeup like all the time, I would want something more dramatic on my wedding day anyway. But yeah, let me just put my gigs on. So I hope you do enjoy this video. If you did, obviously remember to like and subscribe so that you get notified and things like that when I do publish new stuff, and so that I can reach more people and more people can, you know, see my face. I hope you have a brilliant day and I shall see you very soon. Bye!